everyone. This is Kalyan from Technology Solutions, and we have got Prasanna Lohar sir, Innovation Head with DCB Bank. We are privileged to have him today. Among the entire hustle bustle that he is in today, we actually were lucky to grab you for 5 minutes to just have a quick chat with him and understand his entire vision and what he's doing for the community, for the bank, for the entire industry in India rather. So welcome, Prasanna. Actually, we are welcoming you to your own premise rather.
Yeah.
So I had few very basic things that always kept us keen about what exactly is happening now. So would you like to throw some light on the event that we have today, innovation event that we have?
Yeah, certainly. So first of all, thank you very much. I take care of digital innovation and the architecture for the DCB Bank. We started the journey in 2017 as an innovation unit within bank. So if you look at banks, they are traditionally working on relevant channels on ATM, branch or internet and mobile banking. And the way customer is moving, their expectation and their services, they want everything there and there itself. And it is the same customer who is non-banking services on their mobile apps as well as doing mobile banking adoption on their mobile phones. So it's very important for banks to really create some kind of a 24/7 ecosystem which will leverage customer to really work for bank, non-bank services under one device. So that's the one idea, right? How to really nurture these things with the help of a startup and fintech ecosystem. So now if you see the fintech ecosystem within India, they're primarily working on the payments and lending or a well. Now if you really want as a bank how to really collaborate or compete with the other banks, rather compete, I would say how to really serve customers 24/7 on all the available channels. Today the channel, mobile banking channel could be the prime channel, but these customers always go for, apart from mobile banking, some other channels also.
Right.
So how do we collaborate with this complete overall ecosystem on sharing economy? We can always do it with the help of only collaboration with some fintechs or some other non-banking company. Say example, if I want to co-create one product on a Tally or a Zoho, which is being utilized by 70-80% of SMEs in India. If I want to do it, I need to create another Tally and Zoho, which I cannot do it. So what should I do? I can really collaborate with the help of my APIs going on their platform. It means that SME don't have to toggle between 2-3 systems, banking system and their own accounting systems. So it means that is a collaboration which I am doing or creating my bank platform in a Tally or Zoho. It means that I am opening another channel which was not a traditional channel like internet, mobile or ATMs. So tomorrow's banking, rather non-banking service also will be like that. People will be standing somewhere and will like to have banking experience there and there itself. People entering a shopping mall would like to know what all the banking relevant offers are running in the whole campus. So they can see on their mobile phone with augmented reality or something like that.
Right.
So I think if you really look at what is needed in India and globally, there are many technologies are going to be really helpful. So if you really look at problem statement like sustainability or financial inclusion, so how do you really surpass these problems? So there comes technology as a radical change agent or a supporter. Say blockchain, today's applications are client server based, tomorrow it will be on distributed network. So we want to be ready for that. Artificial intelligence, we want to be ready for that. Or AR, VR, which is tomorrow's communication channel.
Right.
We want to be ready for that also. So now if I ask my IT team, let's do all these things together, they will not be able to do that. That is why we look at startups, fintechs as our building blocks. So in that expectation, we started with some kind of virtual accelerator program in year 2017. But we thought it's not really giving us opportunities or immediate outputs. Then we started with the physical hackathons. So now we are sitting at Greater Noida and talking about startups, having 25 plus companies who are showcasing out here, as well as there are some mentors, experts going to talk on emerging techs. This is all outcome of the collaboration which we are doing since last 2 years. So that is in a nutshell. I just want to say we are also part of innovation generation program in India, and we understand collaboration is a key. We collaborate with the government, we collaborate with the school, colleges, academia, we collaborate with startups, accelerators, big corporate like IBM, Microsoft, NPCI, IDRBT. And I
Excellent.
think, in my view, collaboration with the companies like yours, like Blocksters. So I think, and you guys are really working on that relevant problem statement on digital identity, which is in need of every country. So I will not say India is the only lagging behind digital identity, although we have other kind of ecosystem.
Absolutely.
But opportunities like to go everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm witnessing here, me and my colleague Ajay are here from last 2 days now. We are really mesmerized by the footprint, the amount of people, the quality of people that are visiting these booths, etc. And I really see that this is a phenomenal change that has been taken by DCB Innovation to bring these startups together in the ecosystem and make them feel that they're part of this ecosystem and they are being received very well in the respect. That's really phenomenal, Prasanna.
Yeah, thank you.
So, what is the plan? We have started. I heard that we have started today in Noida. You have a plan for the next few days. What is the plan altogether?
So the plan for the year is like to do some of the pitch sessions and road shows in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. So wherein identify those relevant startups and bring those startups to the core cities and do hackathon or virtual and be the part of a virtual cohort. So ultimately we want to invite them and in our accelerator program or co-collaborate with various accelerator programs which are happening in India with the government and non-profit organizations. So we are building our own innovation lab in coming few months, and we see that we will run at least 3 cohorts throughout 1 year. So we want to identify those startups who are really unique problem-solving startups rather than being only in payments and only in lending, which I can hunt for anytime, anywhere. But we want to really those who can really create a unique innovation for India. Say example, you want to create financial inclusion in cities and villages,
Right.
where the bandwidth is less, where you cannot use Paytms or phone pays or even your POS machines. We want to bring a startup which I cannot anticipate what that startup is going to bring, but we want to open up these use case repository to all of these guys and look for some of those good startups. So that's the journey.
Excellent.
So it's not like I will start today and we will end up tomorrow.
Right.
It's a continuous process, and it's like a journey which we are doing 2 years. I don't know, like how many more
Yeah,
years.
I heard Prasanna saying the same thing in the opening talk today, that this is just the beginning. It's not something which is going to end today itself. It's going to take us to next level, and that's really encouragement for startups like us, Prasanna, wherein we always look out to veterans in the industry like Prasanna and DCB Bank to come forward and at least give us a platform to bring such innovations on the stage, and then for the world to know about those. Like today, we announced, we actually, thanks to DCB and Prasanna, through them, we actually launched a product today, Blockster Labs product for the first time. And I really feel that it was an empowerment for us to get a feeling that we are being heard, being a startup rather, yeah. So, one very specific question,
Yeah.
you talked about accelerator program personally. Can you throw some more light on the accelerator program specifically? Yeah? And I'll probably then want to ask you as to what you look out for.
Okay, so accelerator program for DCB Bank, like some of the product shipment like around bank like SME banking or agri-inclusive banking, create some of the systems on blockchain, use of customers' data and use of AI and big data, and leverage a platform for our mobile banking how to use this data.
Sure.
So these are all our problem statements. So around these problem statements, we want to identify the startups and with the help of our mentor pool within a bank, outside of the bank, and with the help of the resources, APIs or open banking sandbox which we have, we want to work with them and create or co-create rather a product for our bank.
Okay.
Like I said, the example of Tally or SME banking platform,
Yeah, right.
leveraging our APIs, which we have worked with one of the startup called as Versified.
Okay.
So they were the first startup who really start this kind of an open banking concept with APIs and bringing those SME angle. On top of that, I am seeing Tally, Zoho, and many others have started that. So these unique problem solving startups, we want to work with them,
Okay.
so that ultimately it is beneficial for my internal customers and as well as my external customers.
Wow.
Because ultimately they are the only expecting the prime factors for us to really do any of the
Absolutely.
innovation.
Absolutely. One last question I'll have, I don't want to have much time from Prasanna. He's super busy today for sure. So one question, you talked about the startups that you actually are willing to provide acceleration of to. What key things that you're looking for? So this is a message for entire of the startups.
Yeah,
there
I
in there.
think this is very, very important. India is a number 2 in population.
Yeah.
Now, India is number 2 again in fintech population.
Right.
But if you really look at the quality of startups and fintechs, we might be number 20 or number 19. And similarly, if you really look at India's innovation index, which is being calculated based upon education system, startup ecosystem, IT systems, and health, the way how innovative is a country. So we are among we are 51 as far as this report is concerned. Now it's an opportunity for us to really leverage on what is the problem statement in front of us and nurture or mentor the startups. So very first thing which startups should take care of that problem statement. They should not be in a journey of one problem statement which is being taken care by n number of other startups. Say example, everybody is running around payments. They shouldn't do that. If you are really doing one startup, really bring that what is that unique thing which you are connecting dots and bring that innovation in front of the world. Another thing, have a right team. You being a coder and enthusiastic, you will sustain only for a few months.
Right.
If you want to have a right team, you need to have somebody who can really open up market access and who will manage your finances, who will manage your coding, project management, architect, solution architect. So you should have a right team who really take care of your problem statements and who drive it. Have a right project plan. Like you have to have a right project plan which is helpful for investors to understand what is your outcome, what is the phase-wise outcome you are bringing on. Rather than it is your confidence building exercise if you have a right project plan and a resource plan. The fourth thing, that create a blueprint. What is that you are creating on architecture side or on the functional side? Create a right good blueprint. Fifth point is like have good mentors. If you are working in lending, if you are rather working into some robo advisory or wealth or healthcare, have some industry mentors association with you. You might build a very good product, but what is the demand in the industry? These mentors will come and help you. Are you on the right path? Because the timing of your opening of your product or launching of your product is very important. You should not launch within the before time or even after time.
Right.
So these mentors will always help you to guide your journey. Okay. Be part of hackathons or some of the government initiatives just to see what's really happening around.
Right.
And be a part of ecosystem. That is why having a right team who will take care of this aspect is very, very important.
Absolutely.
On a skill set side, you should have a right skill set as a part of the sanity within organization. But look at what is the new emerging skill sets are coming. Blockchain, AI, big data. Today it could be it's a start. But after 5-6 years, those companies will be successful who are adopting or who are the early adopters. So technology is the one important angle to look at it. And keep reviewing your project plan, every other thing regularly. Don't just start and just go ahead and just keep on doing it. And then after 1 year, you will realize that you are not really build the right product or you are not released on the right time. So I think these are some pointers we'll take care and keep that enthusiasm, the day one which you have and the momentum. And keep it forever. If you want to really fail it fast. That is the last mantra I will say.
Very important message.
And then only we will have a successful series of startups. Yeah, that's all.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your time, Prasanna. And we really are we wishing you wholeheartedly good luck for this entire innovative program.
So thank you very much to you also, Kalyan and Ajay. I think the coming in from Pune to Greater Noida and that too spending 3 times as in a startup, right? It's a very, very good dedication, I would say. I hope you have enjoyed your time here and made a lot of collaboration with the other startups. That's another mantra. Keep on collaborating with the other mantra. I have seen in our innovation journey, like one of the hackathons or many hackathons, team has really found another team. The two guys working on, somebody is working on UI UX, and somebody is working on an AI engine, and now they have a very successful startup. So that's how the collaboration is. I think.
So I think that's the outcome that you are always expecting.
Absolutely,
right?
yeah.
Lovely time spent with Prasanna. I mean, he's super busy otherwise. He was kind enough to have spent a few minutes with us, and I thank all the audience out there for looking at this video. And we wish wholeheartedly good luck to you and
the same here, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And in my view, if you really keep that momentum, I think you will be the top 10 startups.
Wow.
Primarily top few startups who are working on only digital identity in the world. That's an opportunity because you have started on time.
Right.
And now it's your challenge or opportunity to really bring the right product in front of all before time. Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you.